The father stuffed barbecue into his son's mouth, then picked up a camera and joked about how messy he looked while eating. But the very next second, the mother showed up holding a frying pan. From that day on, she took little Tien and left this home behind. The father, who drank every day, would either take out his anger on his wife when he got home, or treat his son like a toy to mess with. So she took her son back to her hometown. As they neared the countryside, they ran into Grandma, who was pulling a cart loaded with goods. Grandma glanced at her runaway daughter with a gloomy look, as if she had already guessed the miserable marriage her daughter had endured. She knew her daughter would eventually end up walking the same path she had. Grandma lost her husband early and raised 4 kids on her own, and Tien's mom had been the only hope of leaving the small town. But now that hope had turned into disappointment. The rare smile on Grandma's face had completely vanished. When she saw her daughters playing cards together, she stormed in and scolded them harshly. Everyone decided to switch to a quieter game instead, but before long, they got rowdy again. Grandma angrily pushed the door open once more, and the room instantly fell silent. But when Mom turned her head, Grandma finally showed a long-lost smile. That laughter broke the heavy tension in the air, and the image of his mom making funny faces left a deep mark on little Tien's memory. Back then, Tien's mom worked at her sister's restaurant. She was young and pretty, so naturally, plenty of men pursued her. One day, she dressed up carefully, saying a friend had invited her to dinner in the city. Tien insisted on tagging along, and after hesitating for a while, she finally agreed. But the man gave Tien a handful of game tokens and then left with his mom. Half an hour later, when his mom still hadn't returned, Tien got up to look for her. He searched every corner of the restaurant, but his mom was nowhere to be found.